Hi, this is Chantal from ThePurringCatStudio and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to create. I have no plan. I know it's going to be some types of embellishments. I want to do things to put in a journal. As you know, when we create journals, we always have to have a nice stash of stuff already ready to go and put in a journal. And I'm running really low. And I thought, why not create a whole bunch of cuties? So if you have stamps, maybe pieces of fabric, flower stickers, or fussy cut, get them out. And how about we meet each other on the other side of the intro? Okay, so as I was saying, I don't really have any plan. I have an idea, a vague idea of where I want to go with these crafts that I want to make with you, but I don't really have a serious plan. I will also show you a new products that I just purchased. I am not sponsored by anyone. You know, wink wink to these companies. But I really think you're going to love them. So first of all, I have this piece of watercolor paper. This is like cotton handmade watercolor paper, and I had to trim a piece of it, and I'm thinking this would make or a beautiful belly band or like a side like a tuck on the side of let's say this was a journal page, you know what I mean, like a tuck like this, right? So I'm not sure, but I want to use it. I don't want to throw it out. So I'm thinking real quick, we're going to do that right away. And what we will do is I used what did I use? Distress spray stain. I'm gonna add some water. Oops. Make sure the little thing there is in the right spot before you spray everywhere else. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know if that's enough water. We'll see. I'm just thinking I should age this. This is watercolor paper, so any kind of watercolor paper doesn't have to be this kind of quality. This was just a trim that I took off a painting. So I'm thinking this would look good. Why not? I mean, it's distress. Should I just have picked up the sponge and distressed it by hand? I don't know. Let me see. Would it do the same? No, not the same. So I'm going to keep going with this. Okay, so how about we let this dry, and while it dries, we'll come back to it later and decide what we do with it. So I want to show you these. These I got from, what's the name of the company again? Taperlogy. And no, like I said, I'm not sponsored. I should, because I feel I'm going to really, I don't know, but if once you see what this looks like, I think this is going to increase their sales because it's wonderful. I got these, they're rub-ons flowers. I've already tried a few. They're magnificent, very easy to use. The effect is incredible. You know as well as I do how it's fun to use stickers as well, like these, the ones that are see-through. The effect is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like that. Gorgeous. Nothing wrong with those. I mean, look at that. This is beautiful, right? I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Or stamps, of course. You can stamp, but sometimes we don't have, you know, I can't really stamp a whole flower with all the colors. It's going to be one color most of the time, right? So, let me show you. So what I'm going to do, I got the kit with the fabric. You could get just these. You don't need that fabric. You can use it on pretty much, actually, how about we try on, well, actually I already did, so I'm going to show you after. Let's try on the fabric that I purchased with it. It is so beautiful. Oh my God, this is one of my best purchases ever. And I intend on using all of them. Now, I just wish they would come out with a series like this, but everything that would have to do with maybe Christmas flowers or Christmas greens or, I don't know, something Christmassy. I am going to do Christmas themed crafts. Not a whole lot. I don't know, maybe. It all depends how I feel. But I will make some. I have made some in the past and I fully intend on doing it again. Let me see what I want. They're all so absolutely gorgeous. I want something rather small because I think I want to show you. Actually, I'm going to take two. I'm going to make a long, no. Let me see. Something not too big. Maybe, oh, I love this leaf. Okay, let's cut this one out. It is absolutely gorgeous. Where are my scissors? Okay, let me find them. Okay, I found the scissors. I guess my desk is not tidy. Well, it's not because I'm making a video right now with you. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm very excited for Christmas. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I'm not a Halloween person. I have nothing against Halloween, don't get me wrong. The only thing is I'm not a fan as far as crafting for Halloween or decorating too much because it's a one-day thing. And yes, Christmas is only one day, but it's a whole season. It's a whole, oh, listen, I start decorating in November and for 2 months, my house is Christmas. It smells like Christmas. It smells like cinnamon. I put, you know, decorative throw pillows and Christmas things and blankets and the fireplace. And like, seriously, I love the ambiance. I can't help myself. Okay, so let me show you how this works. It's so much fun. It is so beautiful. So I'm going to put the camera a little closer and bring you with me. I might actually make a few more so I have some ready. And if I'm going to do this, why not do a few at a time, right? So, let me see. Oh, those dried roses are really beautiful right there. So I will cut those. Yeah, I am all about Christmas. I'm not about Halloween. I just love Christmas. I can't, you know, justify why I don't like Halloween that much. It's just not me. I don't like horror movies. That's one thing. Yeah, I'm just not in that vibe. That's all. I mean, I'll decorate, but I don't decorate scary. For me, it's more of a fall decor with the pumpkins and the leaves and the welcome sign that is all autumn. You know what I mean? It's not the scary, bloody skeletons everywhere. Now, I appreciate those decors when I see them. Like, oh my goodness, I love when people go all out. I think it's fabulous. It's just not me, however. That's the thing. Okay. The reason I'm trying to place this in a certain way is I have to think ahead so I don't waste fabric. So if I put the flower on this, how big, what am I going to do with the fabric? So I'm thinking maybe a pocket, a belly band, I'm not sure, right? So I'm trying to see that I leave enough but not too much fabric around. So okay, I think these two are enough for the example. So I will put the camera closer so you can see. It's super easy. First, you just take the backing, the white part here, like so. And you put your flower or leaf there, and you just rub on, like so. It is easy, it's beautiful, and wait till you see. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm rubbing a little too much. I just want to make sure that it's really there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one. So I don't know if you're excited for Christmas, but I have a few ideas of things I want to make. Of course, it's going to be vintage. You know me. If it's not vintage, am I even crafting? I just love everything that has an old feel to it. Okay, so let's rub this on. Yeah, Taperlogy, I don't know who came up with this. If like wow. Just wow. Now the fabric, like I said, I mean, I was just curious to get the fabric that they were showing, but I also have like different types of fabric like that, a lot thicker. And this is similar, white, very highly how do I say it, I don't know, it has a lot of texture. And I have these pieces that I get at Walmart that you've all come to see a lot of times here in my videos. And oh, I have this one that I should have put something on. Maybe I'll rub off something else here. Whoops. It's a different fabric. This is a lot thicker and it has some sort of a film to it, I find. Not this one. This one is just really inexpensive. Let me see. I found another flower that I want and I think will look fabulous. And yeah, and then we'll add these pieces to something and there you go. You got yourself new beautiful elements ready to go in a journal. It adds so much interest, and wait till you see when I peel it off. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. Okay, I don't know if I can put it even closer. Let me see. Okay, so I will peel it off. So you see it's shiny right now because it has the film. And then I will, oops, I want to make sure that it's really stuck there. Okay. And then you peel off the film and look at this. Look at it. It's matte. It's matte, like it's okay. Fingers on a very, very big close-up do not look good, especially mine. I'll explain what happened to them later, but look at this. It's just, let me see here, there. It is matte, it doesn't shine. And that's the aspect, hold on, too close now. That is the interesting aspect of these stickers, is that they don't leave a shine. So it makes them look even like they're real. Whoops, what is stuck to me here? Okay, it makes them look real. You know what I mean? Oh, this one is not coming easily. It's not coming out without a fight. Look at this. That's the first time it happens. And I say this because I have done a few so far. Oh, this one is kind of ruined. Oh well, it's okay. We have this one. Okay. There you go. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, I have an idea for these little ones. I purchased these on Amazon. At first I thought they would be bigger because, oh, anyways, it's a whole, I got myself some Christmas stencils and I thought they would be perfect for this, only to realize that this would be way too small. So it's a no-go, but I will use them for something else. So now let me measure. Right about here would be good. And right here. Okay. Let me see. That would be our first thing we we can do in a journal. So I think it's too much on each side. Okay, now I think I cut too close to the top, but oh well. Okay. Perfect. Like so. And oh yeah, that is lovely. I love it. First, I'm going to maybe ink the edges a tiny bit. Why not? So yes, my fingers are in terrible shape. I mean, I don't want to gross you out, so look away if you don't want to see, but this is terrible, and I'm going to tell you what it is. This has happened to me before. But I convinced myself that it was probably something else, and then I redid the thing that had provoked this finger skin cracking and peeling off in the first place. And here it is, gel nails. I got myself a gel nail, you know, a dryer, right? The thing that cures your gel nail polish. I was very excited, and that was like last year, I think. And this happened because I remember in one episode, I'm a soap opera now. In one of my videos, I had said that my nails were really terrible to look at. I was apologizing. And that's what had happened back then is the first time I put the gel nail, like 2 weeks ago, it was fine. It looked fabulous. And so I kept going. But every time you do it, that's when I get into trouble. I'm guessing this UV light must be cracking my skin, drying it off or something, because it is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. It's not pretty to see. Even my nail become not infected, but they become like there's a fungi of some sort. And I know there's not, because it eventually goes away on its own. I don't have to put any product. But this lamp, no, I can't use it. Look at this. You see the redness? This is a piece of skin that just peeled off, and this is cracked. So, and I've tried many times. See, now it's cracking underneath. So this is regular nail polish. It's terrible because it chips. But that's what I'm going to have to do. I cannot use these gel nails anymore. I've tried different kinds, and I don't think it's the nail polish itself. I'm honestly thinking it's the lamp, but it could be the gel nail. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a tiny bit. I just also purchased these Stamper Anonymous, the correspondence pack. I think the other one was the field notes, maybe it's called. Anyways, I'm going to use something in there. Maybe I like this, but this might be too. Oh, this one I haven't used. There, it's brand new, as you can see. I'm still peeling them off. There. And I also got myself some sepia archival ink. I think it adds a lot of fall season taste, you know, look, flavor to our crafts. Now you're too far. There you go. And like so. There you go. I'm going to. So as you can see, right now it's a sticker, a piece of fabric, a stamp, that little piece of wood. Like I said, I bought these, a pack of I think 50 or 100, is it? I don't know. 100. They were very inexpensive. I have no regrets because I will use them. I think these make beautiful little tags, as you can see. Sorry for the noise. Hold on. I'm just trying to grab some rope here. And yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with this purchase. Even if they're smaller than what I thought, it's okay. It's not going to be wasted for sure. So yeah, hold on, let me do this. And there you go. Isn't that just adorable? I made others before. I made this one and this one. They look like real flowers. Look at it. Flowers, leaves. They are beautiful. I adore them. And of course you can hang them in a journal easily. Oh my goodness, I mean seriously, it's endless how many possibilities of things you could do, because you can easily hang them with a bullpen like this in a journal. It would look fabulous, especially now. I want to make a botanical journal. The problem is we're heading into the holiday season and everybody's going to be in a holiday mode, and I don't see myself making a botanical journal during Christmas time. I might, but I'm not sure I'm going to make the videos about it. But anyways, we're still in fall, so for now this is good. So yeah, you could do something like that. I also had another idea. I think that you could make many and attach them all together like so, and just glue, of course, the string behind, and then it would make some sort of longer dangly dangle thing. Or you could take, let me see, I'll show you. So let's say you have many and you've decorated them all, and what you could do is, let me get some do I have pre-cut pieces of fabric like I use for my tab binding? So you could tab bind them like such, and it hides the hole that was in them. I would tab bind them on both sides. You could leave maybe the top one if you want to attach it to your journal, and then there you go. This would be fabulous. Like, try and see it like maybe with these, since these are already decorated. So let's pretend I don't have any ropes, and instead you've decided to tab bind them. You know what I mean? I would put a tab binding here and one behind, and then you got yourself another kind of no, I was going to say ornaments now. I'm in Christmas mode. Jingle bells. Okay. But you know what I mean, right? There's all kinds of possibilities you could do with these little beauties. And this is really inexpensive. I think it's beautiful. And it will make nice additions in journal. Or if you have a tiny little pocket somewhere, this is the perfect size to add in a journal, which I did. A journal I just sent to Judy. And one of these is in the back pocket of the journal. I think they're so cute. Okay, so what else did I want to show you? Hold on. I got these as well. Beautiful. Also from Taperlogy. Love, love, love them. And they're just like these little pieces of paper like such. They're so beautiful and delicate, and the feel, they're a nice thickness. They're really, really pretty. And there's different models. I think they go from like this light purplish pink or light lilac, and then they go in the greens, like wait now, more lilac. They're upside down, sorry. And then they go into greens, light green, like apple green, and then very light orange, and then a light teal, I think, yeah, and green again, or maybe I just mixed them up in pink. Yeah, very, very light colors, beautiful cards, like so perfect. I love them. You will also have those in journals that you purchase from me for sure. I thought of showing you how easy it is to embellish one of these, because when you buy those, we tend to just take them like that and put them in the journal because they're so beautiful. What else are we supposed to do with them? Well, you're allowed to decorate something that's pretty. Nobody says you had to leave things as is. So let me just find one that doesn't necessarily have. This one says ideal love. That's pretty. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to put those away. And you could easily or glue one of these. This would look beautiful. Maybe not that color because this is like more purple, but you could also put one of the those kinds of stickers if you have a smaller one. Like I have a butterfly right here. You could easily put a butterfly on this. It would look super beautiful. And of course you could stamp, or you could add one of these if you've also purchased these. There's all kinds. You can also sew around them. Why not? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me see. I'm gonna find one. So like this, I just sewed on it, and then you can add a stamp like so. And let's see. There. See? It's not because you purchased something that's already absolutely beautiful that you can't add your own twist. So this is something already done for another journal, just like the leaf we did before. And now I just had another idea. So I purchased these. Hold on, I'm going to back up a tiny bit. Okay. I purchased these beautiful cards. Tim Holtz. I swear this man is magic. Like, I don't know how he does it, but everything he touches is gorgeous. So I purchased these beautiful cards. They're beautiful on both sides, and there's 3 different sizes, and the theme kind of come back. So I mean, it's hard to enhance anything Tim Holtz, if you ask me, seriously. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful on each side, but I thought, why not? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to see, like, if this thing was sewed on here, and then this would become a pocket in a journal, because this would be part of a bigger page. Like, let me grab a coffee dyed paper, just so we can visualize a little better. Wait, now this one has too many stains. Maybe, ooh, I don't know, they're all good. Okay, so let's say this is a journal page. I would put this and this, and now you have a pocket. And with this piece, it's even more interesting. The piece of paper alone is beautiful, but why not add more? So how about we do that? That way I will have a page already done for my journal. So I'm going to cut it to the size I usually make my journals, or just approximately. Plus, none of my pages match, which is what I love. I love when nothing matches. How about this? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I love that I have small pages, bigger pages, all kinds. It's all good to me, because that's what it makes it interesting, I find. Okay, so that is very good. I like it. And I'm going to go and, hold on. I'm thinking of something. Do I make this even to this, or even to the page? I'm not sure. I like it all, really. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Again, imperfect perfection, if you ask me. And I'll sew it like that. I'll sew it here and there. But first, I do that a lot. That's another trick. I put double-sided tape on my items so they don't go flying around when I'm trying to see. Now this is sad. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't want to hide it. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Everything's beautiful. How do you live? How do I live? Oh. Ooh. Maybe I should just make this into a flip like that. Because this is just so beautiful. I'm not sure that I want to hide. Oh, I think the flower is the perfect contrast to this. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm only going to glue a tiny bit here for the flower before I sew it. And I think this will be left as a flip in the journal. Because again, I also add a lot of things as much as I can, or my imagination will let me that day. I add flips. So let me come back right when this is sewed. Okay, well, I think this was a good idea. I think it adds, and my thread is a nice kind of rusted dark red or something. I thought it looked very, very good with the fall theme here. And I decided to sew it. I was going to sew it right in the middle, and I thought, why not leave it this way? Because then it can kind of become a little tuck spot for maybe something, well, actually, could be for something like this. Why not? So imagine this is your page, right? And then this will flip like such, so that you have your writing space here. And then you have another little writing space right here. Okay, so you know what? For those of you who know me by now, I think I got a start of another journal. And the last time I said that, while I was making a video, I made 2 journals. And yeah, I mean, look at this. How can I say? Can you feel the flavor of where this is going? Do you see the botanical feel? But then again, you have these, which are, I find, are a little more, I don't know if grungy is the word. It's not super grunge, but it could go kind of that way, especially with the stamps that are more like industrial, like these ones and these ones. And do you see, or do you feel where this is going? Because I think this, now I have to make the journal that goes with this. I have to make a whole journal based on this. And of course these. See, this is just, oh my goodness, look, I could even I don't know how to say it. Put the bull pin in the fabric here and have this there, or anyways, yeah, something is going to happen, my friends. Something will be happening with this. So I'm going to put this aside. Now, maybe a last little craft. So let's go back to our stained this. I think this would make a nice belly band, but not just naked like this. Let's add something interesting. So first I want to color the edges a little darker. So let me grab this like so. Let's see if it will make a difference. Yes, but it would almost go faster if I did my it's like this vintage paper that I make with Stabilo or watercolor. I've made a video for it. It was very popular. People really loved it. I think it's called Making My Own Paper, but not to be confused with the handmade paper I actually did with in the blender and everything. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can link it. Oh yeah, it's working. You can see the difference clearly. It's a lot darker. I like it. I like it a lot. Oops, okay. Now, of course, I'm sewing a lot of things because, like I said, that sewing machine was the best purchase ever. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it's wow. I am in love with it. It works perfectly for what I need to do. I am super in love, super easy, perfect. So, of course, I'm going to use it, but don't forget, you always have an alternative. You can you can stitch by hand just a few stitches, because it would be long to stitch everything, but just adding a few hand stitches, leaving the thread, instantly it adds beauty. And I've done it before, and you've seen me done it, and it always adds a lot of interest. So don't hesitate to do exactly that. Okay, you don't have to go and do, you know, everything like I did. So this is a belly band, but let's not forget, usually my journals are rather small, but because I don't know, and my pages are usually not the same size, I might just stick with this. But I don't think this is the fabric I want, not for this anyways. Oh, there you go. This is one that I did before, so I could easily put this here. Yes, so actually I'm going to reduce the length because I know it's way too long. There you go. I'm just going to re-ink the edge of this. Is it the same I just took? I don't know anymore. No, I think this is it. No. Well, where did I put it? I guess this is the one. There. And I think I'm going to add right there in the middle. Ooh, very nice. Okay, let me cut it to the right length. Do I want some? Yes, I think I want, no, wait now. Okay, I'm going to cut it with completely at the right width, if possible. Like so. Usually I would tear it, but sometimes it goes diagonal and you kind of lose part of what you were trying to do. Okay, so I will cut it closer here. Yeah, soon I will make Christmas videos. And I won't make a Christmas journal. Because I just don't, I don't know, it would make a lot of videos. I don't know, I don't think so. I'd rather keep it to maybe cards and ornaments or elements to put in a journal. And here's why. Your journal could be completely vintage, and then all you have to do is add a few pages of Christmas and ornaments and not ornaments, embellishments, Christmas themed, and you got yourself a Christmas journal. You know what I mean? So actually, as I'm speaking, I'm realizing that I'm not making much sense. So we'll see how the videos work, and maybe I will make a Christmas journal. I'm unsure. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to store all of your beautiful Christmas memories, pictures, and, you know, I'm thinking of something as we speak. So okay, this is nice. I like that. Maybe I'll do 2 sewings on each side like that. I think that would be lovely. I will like glue it with this just because I fear it's going to move. Let me see. Like so. I think this will be nice. Oops. And again, please don't forget, you don't have to have what I have. I always try and give you a few other ideas of what to do if you don't have what I have. Fabric, that's easy to get. Most of you have stamps, so you can absolutely stamp on the fabric instead of, you know, these rub-ons. You can fussy cut and glue it. It would look just as beautiful. And you have other kinds of stickers like the one I showed you earlier. Many of us have these. This would have looked just as nice. Okay, so I think this will be like the last piece for today. I have so many more ideas, but I don't want to make hour-long videos. Some of you really like them, some of you a little less. I can't please everyone, but of course I always try my best. So let's say you had this on your paper, or let's say the journal paper would be my paper, like so, you know, any kind of paper really. And this would become a belly band, so it would be like in the middle of your journal page, like such. But now what I've done is, because I only sewed the top and bottom, now you would have a belly band and a belly band. This is a double belly band. I find it interesting. I think it's a nice surprise, because the person is not expecting this, right? So let me find something very nice and colorful to put, because that's what I would probably do depending on, yes, oh, look at that. Beautiful. Now you have a belly band and a belly band. Yes, this is absolutely lovely. Let me find the other, where's the other thing we made together? I don't remember. Oh, right there. Yes. So I think this is really something else. Belly band inside a belly band. I love it. So this is it. I think this has given you a few ideas. I'm not going to stop. I have to make this journal now, and I will probably try and film as much of the process as possible. So let me put these right there. And the idea really is just to, how can I say, you have to prep. For those of you who make journals, you know you have to prep, because first thing you know, you have a journal to make. And the easy part, of course, is to make the pages. It's just paper, pretty much. You just choose paper, put them together, whether you do a signature that you sew in or you do the tab binding. Find the paper is fairly easy, but trying to fill your journal and add all the goodies and add all the interests and the flips and the flaps and the pockets and the tucks, that's another thing, and that takes a lot of time. But if you sit down, and like today, we just in a few minutes, of course I'm chit-chatting, this would have taken me a lot less time if I wasn't explaining the process at the same time, but and still I find it didn't take too long to create all these beautiful pieces. And now let's be realistic. You have a good beginning for a vintage floral journal, you know, foliage, floral, whatever you want to call it. Botanical actually is the word I was looking for. And you know what, I think I'm gonna get right on it. But I will come back soon with other parts probably, and I think I will try next video to start Christmas videos, because as you know, Christmas arrives quickly and you have to get ready. You have to make things in advance, otherwise you're just late. So yes, in November we will be creating things for Christmas, because if you want to give presents or if you want to give ornaments, this is the time to make them, right? So we will probably do a Christmas video, if not the next one, the very next one after. But for today, I will leave you on these elements. I hope these have given you inspiration to create your own. Now, these are made on pieces of wood. If you have thicker cardstock, you can do the exact same thing on cardstock. Place a piece of fabric, put a stamp. If you don't have those rub-on, obviously they're brand new. I suspect not a whole lot of you have them. Whether it's a rub-on or it could be a piece of fussy cut, of a flower, of anything really, like a butterfly. There's no limits, you know. And this is a big butterfly, but imagine it on a piece of fabric, which is then on a piece of darker, thick cardstock with a punch. It's the same. It's just with different elements. Use what you have. And like I said, same thing. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can just glue it. You can hand stitch a few stitches. You can glue thread to make it look like it's thready and there's you know, there's substance there. Really, you have all kinds of options, and that's why I talk a lot, because while I'm doing something with certain elements, I want you to be able to do them with your elements. We don't have all the same stuff, and I'm the first one to understand this concept. Believe me, I can't have everything, and I know most of us can't. So I'm just trying to inspire you, and then look in your beautiful things, look in your stash, and try and reproduce these ideas, but with your own stuff, and have fun. Just have fun creating. Don't put pressure on yourself. Let your creativity guide you. On this, I give you a great big hug from here, Nova Scotia, Canada. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. I hope I've inspired you. And on this, I'll say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.